we can split it.
Say that again?
Yeah, I think we can split it. Yeah, we can split half of it.
Okay, okay. It's a lot.
Yeah. I've just divided it now, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So that we may then digest it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the section, the Thought Foundation section. We are very happy to see everybody in here again. Our platform is a place we rub minds together. This project is all about upskilling and reskilling project, and is being sponsored by the National Lottery, which we are proud to be part of. We want to use the opportunity to tell them thank you for giving us this vital opportunity, for allowing us to have a room to share our rub minds together, to get functional skills, and giving us opportunity to learn what fraud is all about. All these are due to the interest you have in the Thought Foundation. We want to say thank you for believing in us, for making things to be a reality, making our dream to come true. Today we have a powerful section which a lot of people will be waiting for. We've talked to them about it. We have Olushi going to teach us, going to tell us more about LinkedIn, which is, we were talking about something else, and it just came to our mind that, well, we need to treat this section because people have interest in it. We are already searching for job. We are actively looking for progress in our career. And can we do this alone? No, social media is there for us to utilize. And this is where LinkedIn plays a vital role for job seekers, you know. So we want to be in a gathering that will be able to progress in whatever we are doing. We don't need to be a high professional before we get to that, have that opportunity. But because we know that LinkedIn is another avenue where you can seek for job, you can have like-minded people. People can easily fetch you to give you the type of job that you are looking for. That is why we are seeing it. Olushi will be treating that with us this evening. And we are expecting another special visitor, is a special guest here that will be dealing in mental health for us. She will be right on time. She's promised to be here. She's a busy person, but she's promised to be with us at 7 o'clock. So we'll be expecting her to be here because she's going to talk to us about important things that most women and even men have interest in it. They always scare away or they're shy to discuss about this. This is what we call the menopause. How does it affect our mental state? How does menopause affect the way we deal with our everyday life? How do we try to manage it? So all this we'll be discussing today. Let's use this opportunity, as we always say, to welcome my able Olushi all the way from... Where are you coming from, Oluchi?
I'm coming from Spain.
Come on, give it to
us. Thank you. So, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is well. I'm very excited to show you guys this PowerPoint and go through about LinkedIn. I think it'll be very, very beneficial for everybody to know about LinkedIn and to make an account and share their experiences and learn how to utilize LinkedIn to the best of their ability. So I'm going to share my screen and let me know when you guys can see it. Can everyone see my screen? Yeah, great, fantastic, cool. So we're going to learn about how to make a LinkedIn account. What is LinkedIn? How do I, why do I want to make LinkedIn? Is it for me? Is it only for specific type of people? No, it is for everybody. And before I even start, I'm going to show a video explaining what is LinkedIn, how does it even work? What is this kind of social, because this is a social platform. We know there are a lot of different social platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube. These are all different social platforms. So what is this LinkedIn about? And why should I download it? And why should I even make an account? So hopefully listen to this video, it should give you a bit more information about this. So let me share my sound. Hopefully it works. Cool. Put a thumbs up if you can like hear the sound. Can you hear it? No? Okay. Okay, hopefully the sound. Okay, cool. No, okay, cool. So I think it's called my laptop. Let me sort of my screen in my share. Then I'm going to just try and utilize this on my pad. So give me a moment. So that's what I wanted to play it. So, so even though that I will change back to my laptop, I can want you to still watch the video because I think it's quite important. So yeah, let me know you can see my screen now again. No, it's not working. Cool. Hopefully it should work. Okay. Oh, I don't think it's working. Cool. Do you think you could share the PowerPoint, and I think it will probably work better. I'll send it again because I think I've edited it because I don't think it's trying to load the video on.
You want me to share the PowerPoint for you?
Yes, I'm going to send it again because I think I've edited it because I made it into 2 parts.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, sorry about this technical issues, guys. Hopefully
All right, that's fine.
Have you received it? It's called edited. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to see now. Just taking time to load.
No worries. No worries. I shall just move on. It is a very good summary into LinkedIn, but I can explain it whilst you're going to get in the PowerPoint. So So again, as I said, LinkedIn is like an online network for business professionals, for students, for anybody who is trying to enhance their profession. So any way you want to enhance your profession, for job seeking, networking, finding a job, establishing your business, connecting it, reaching out to people, that is the platform for you. Anyone can use that platform. A lot of people tend to think, just because I'll put a PowerPoint anyway, then let me know when it's loaded. So a lot of people tend to think, it's only for business professionals. You have to be a certain profession to use LinkedIn. No, LinkedIn is an online network. It's for networking. It's for finding a job, establishing your business, connecting with potential business partners, establishing your interests. For example, if you want to start something, it gives you the space to post articles, post things that you're passionate about, and find like-minded people. LinkedIn is across the world. You meet people from the same company. If you're working in a particular company that have different branches around the UK, you may be somebody in the same department as you in Scotland or in Ireland. Again, you can find a network of these people on LinkedIn. So almost literally 100% initially screen up applicants, 93, even recruiters. A lot of business people who recruit for jobs, they're on LinkedIn. They look at people's LinkedIn accounts. So sometimes a lot of people find jobs on LinkedIn that they wouldn't find on a website, because anybody would be like, I'm looking for somebody to, for example, I have a friend who does fashion, and somebody was like, I'm looking for a tailor, I'm looking for an assistant to help me with the Paris Fashion Week on LinkedIn. It wasn't on a website, it wasn't on anything. It was on LinkedIn. And she was able to send her CV, and she was able to now be working with stars and, professionals and, models that she wouldn't have even been able to even have access to if she wasn't networking on LinkedIn. So there's a lot of opportunities that can appear and be of valuable to you on LinkedIn. If you're looking for a job, I'm looking for this, and there are people that can help you and to push you to the right position or the right direction. Another thing is, again, there's no limit. Everyone on LinkedIn, you can actually speak to. You connect with them, you send them a personal message. Hi, I'm trying to go into this. It will be great for you to have your advice about this particular job as you're in this type of field. That is what LinkedIn allows you to kind of break that barrier between, I wouldn't say the rich and the poor, but it breaks that professional barrier. It allows you to network with people you wouldn't network in face-to-face. So benefits of LinkedIn, again, a lot of people use LinkedIn for getting a job. The job makes it easier for the visa to hire you. You can do that by telling them how you can do the work, how they need your interests and your experiences. And also it allows you to grow your professional network, maintain a positive presence online. So especially when, let's say, you're looking for another job, you can refer to your LinkedIn account, you connect with these people. Every time you go to a networking event or you meet new people, all this asks for your LinkedIn. Oh, what's your LinkedIn account? Because that's how you build a network. That's how you build a professional network. The video is not working. I don't think the sound is working for this one either. Do
you want me to share it now?
Yeah, yes, please. Yes, please.
What do you want me to share? Is it the video?
Yeah, the first video. The first video and then the second
first video. Let me see if it will come up, because I'm not even seeing. That is this one. Okay. Stop sharing there. Let me share.
Yeah, I was always sorry. Let me stop sharing. Yeah, I've stopped sharing now.
You stop sharing now. No. Okay. You can see now.
Yeah. Let
me see if I'll be able to. It's not even showing. This is what you want me to play. It's not a record. It's not a video. So
if you play it, let's say at the bottom of the PowerPoint, you can see there's like a little.
There is a link at the bottom.
No, not the link at the bottom. Like if you want to play, go on slideshow at the top, and then play as if it's a PowerPoint, and it should come up on the screen.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let me see if You want it as a slideshow, yeah?
Yeah, they appear on a slideshow.
Begin, yeah.
Then I think it's on the second PowerPoint.
Okay. This
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, if you click on it, it should work.
Sure. Because it's not even showing me any icon of it to play.
Anything. Okay, cool. All right, no worries. Next session, I will try and fix that one. No worries. Thank you, though. Thank you.
All right then.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Because do you want to control it? I should quit now, yeah?
Yeah, I don't worry. Because the video doesn't work, I'll just talk and just use the screen.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So I've stopped sharing now.
No worries. Okay, so this PowerPoint will obviously be available for everyone to look back on, and the videos are not working because even when I press on it, the sound isn't working. So yeah, please do look at these videos. They're very important. It gives you a clear idea of what LinkedIn's about, and it also gives you great tips on how to look at a good LinkedIn profile. So we're going to look at what does a good look. How does it look like a LinkedIn profile? How do I even get onto it? So when I do, how do I start? First of all, your profile. Your profile is what people look at, your first impressions, how you display yourself, what profession you are, what you're trying to do on LinkedIn. Everything is gathered from your profile. Okay, so when you are logging in and when you create an account, the first thing they'll show you is your profile. Your profile includes your top fold, includes a summary and your experience. Okay, so remember your profile is your first impression. So when you are trying to download LinkedIn, I would say first to turn off notifications. Make sure you first and start your profile first before you even start to put on notifications on, or be ready to start connecting to people on LinkedIn. Make sure you finish your profile from the beginning to the bottom, and everything is done. The summary box is done. Everything's on your profile before you start connecting with everyone. So to start, the great way to start with LinkedIn, I'm going to also show you my LinkedIn profile and just show you how it looks like, so you have a bit more insight on what LinkedIn is, especially when the video is not working. So first, a picture. I know that sounds really silly, but a professional picture is the first thing when you have a LinkedIn account. So you must have a picture for your LinkedIn. Research shows that profiles with pictures are sometimes more likely to be viewed by potential connections. The image you present yourself in your picture can communicate the credibility and the rest of your profile. So what does this even look like? So we take pictures, what we post on WhatsApp, what we put on WhatsApp, or what we put on Facebook, on Instagram is different to what you would be posting on LinkedIn. Again, LinkedIn is a professional network. It's for jobs, for you to find, network with people, find people, like-minded people that you're trying to view are in healthcare, but you want to go into specify into a particular area of medicine or in health, and you're thinking, okay, I need to network and get some different opinions, or you want to go into charity work. You want to find like-minded people, and this is where LinkedIn will help. This is how LinkedIn will help. And for that, you need to be professional. The pictures that you put on your LinkedIn has to look professional. Okay, so you want a close-up, a light background, key elements of your picture. You want to look smart in your picture. Okay, you want to look smart and professional. You want people to look at your profile and they want to take you seriously. They want to connect with you. Again, we all have many social platforms on our phone. We have different ones that we can post any picture we want to. But for LinkedIn, it requires a very professional picture. So this is the kind of pictures you should be posting, a blazer, or even if it's just your face. At least it's a face that is presentable. It doesn't look like you are outside, you're in a party. It's quite your face, light background, nothing else. Okay, so even if you don't have a picture of you looking smart, as long as it's a picture of your face in the background that is not too distracting or wasn't in a party or something, then it's fine. Okay, again, your headline. What is your headline? Your headline is how you identify yourself. So I have here, the easiest way to say is a student. Okay, here, the way you identify yourself, are you a healthcare assistant? Are you an aspiring lawyer or aspiring this? How you headline your name, showcase your specialty, that's how people would identify you. So here we have Jane Student. Jane Student is a person's name. So you have your headline is your name. Could be Jane Miller, Jane Smith. This person studied mechanical engineering. They are in Michigan Tech. They do manufacturing, new product design, and yeah, that's what their profile is, the specialty is. So when you are trying to put your profile, your name is the headline, because that's what people are going to remember you as your name. And then put your specialty. What do you specialize in? Okay, here we have dining services supervisor at Michigan. Again, here we can see there's a very completely big difference here. This person is dining services supervisor at Michigan Technology University. Cool. And when we get to experiences, we'll understand that you don't have to put, what you're doing currently, but if you don't know that you don't specialize in a lot of things, it's just best to put what you're doing currently. But if you specialize in, let's say, healthcare, so you can do multiple roles, then this is what you would put. Okay, so you add a detailed LinkedIn headline. It's critical for findability. So somebody trying to look for a healthcare assistant in the care home, or they're looking for jobs, they will search up these keyword roles. These things that you put in your profile is what people search up, and then a list of people's names underneath this kind of speciality will come up. So whatever here is your headline, is what people will know you of, how you present yourself. But when you're editing as well, also make sure you update it. LinkedIn is updating. We always change jobs, always, do different things. If you've gone to another position, it's good to update it, especially if you want, want to change to a different field, you want to be a healthcare assistant, you want to become a nurse. Again, aspiring nurse, make that in your profile, that you're an aspiring nurse, you're a healthcare assistant, but you're aspiring to change career paths. Cool. Showcase specialty, what does that actually look like on LinkedIn? And this is how it will look like. You have your picture here, smart picture, or even if it's not fully smart, picture of your face with a, very limited plain background. Here, your specialty, where you're from, okay? If it's London, United Kingdom, London, you're in the industry, what industry are you in? Health and healthcare, you're in healthcare and something else. What is your current, what are you currently doing? And your education, stuff like that. This is your standout profile. So when people look at your profile, that's the first thing I'm going to look at. When I show you mine, it will look a bit more. It will look a bit more real. So you'll see how it actually looks and how it flows. Once you do make a LinkedIn profile, you have a link. So once you have a LinkedIn profile, you now own a link. You're now given a link, and this link is basically your public profile link. So for example, when you're applying for a job or something, they may be like, do you have a LinkedIn? You put the LinkedIn link, your LinkedIn profile link in that application. Or if you have different like Facebook, for example, if you want people to connect with you there, you can just use the link and paste it there and people can add you from there. It's all about connecting, building a network, with people that you maybe, it doesn't have to also be the same specialty, because you don't know what opportunities that arises. If you follow people that do medicine, you do people that do, I don't know, they're in tech company, they're in investment banking, whoever they follow, you get to see, because they're also liking what they're following. So the more network you have, you build. Because just because the people you follow don't do the things that you currently do in your workplace, they also follow others, and you get to see that because they post. They like different posts from different people. So the more network you have, even though you're not in the same special field, again, it's about network, because you don't know. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And that gives you a bit more access and network opportunities. So we will go, part 2 of this LinkedIn, what we'll go through next session is about how to make a compelling summary. So yes, we have a profile, what we do, our name, what we're doing, but it's also a summary to get people captivated about what you are trying to do. This summary is really like a virtual handshake. So when you meet some people and they're like, oh, we have a handshake. They're like, oh, my name is this, I'm currently doing this, how are you? This is how they call it, the virtual handshake, about a summary of your LinkedIn. And it's basically quite a personal description of what you're trying to do, who you are. And it gives people just, a little bit of what is your vibe and work, a bit of description about who the kind of person that you are. Okay. So once you've done that, again, you have your company name. It gives you a list. Like the next part is your experience. Okay. What experiences you have? And this is, again, a very key thing about your profile, because your LinkedIn, your experience will show that, okay, this person have done this. This person is credible for this job. Let me message them and see whether they will want this opportunity. Okay, so even if somebody you don't know hasn't connected with you, they can still connect and send a message to you, even though you haven't connected back. That's how much networking that you can do on LinkedIn. People that you see on the news, they are on LinkedIn. You know, there's a lot of reporters, journalists that are on LinkedIn. If you needed to reach out, you can. Because again, LinkedIn provides you that network. You just need to be brave enough to reach out to people. But again, this starts from building your network, building your profile. So you put your company name and a bit of the description of, highlight your experience. Sometimes people just put the company and the year, and that's it. Some people, like for myself, I would put a bit what I've done, but I know a lot of people, they just tend to just put the company name, the position and the time, and then, because I have so much experience, I don't have time to write a description about it. But I would say put description on the main ones that you've done, like the main experiences that you've done on your LinkedIn profile. Again, this also can help you from your CV. So your LinkedIn is literally a digital version, profile version of your CV. Okay, so your CV is literally like a little summary or a little taste of what your CV is about, because your CV will then be a bit more detailed, it'll be a more detailed version. But right now, you're just basically stating that you've done experiences in X, Y, and Z, and the year and the role that you've done. Education. They would want to obviously see your education, even though if it's like you haven't, done a lot of educational courses, or you don't have to have extensive amount of education. They just want to know, well, have you done a degree? What is the last, where did you stop your education? It's good to identify that as well. But they don't really, it's just something to complete your profile. If you don't want to, that's fine. But the experience is the most important thing. Even if you stopped your, education quite short, or you've done an apprenticeship, you've left school and you went straight to work, that's also fine. This is just to complete your profile. It's not necessary, but it's to complete your profile. Depending on the kind of professional you are, they may require, somebody may ask. But again, this is just to complete your profile. So what if you went to university, college, or you've done any further education, different courses, again, just write the year, the grade, or you don't have to write the grade either. Just write the where you did it and the course you did. The rest of them, of your profile, is based on what have you done, volunteering, have you helped in church, were you a choir leader, did you, are you part of a group in church? There's different different things that you can include on volunteering. So people can get like a gist of how you are, what kind of person that you are. If you have any honors and awards, any publications, if any of you have established any articles online or done any reports, any organizations you are part of, anything you do in your free time, these are other sections that you can fill out. Priorities. So the priorities on your profile again is your experience, your summary. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? Why do you do it? And why do you love it? Okay, that's a summary of what they want to get from your profile. Okay, your headline. Again, if I search your name up, again, people may not necessarily know your name, but they may search up the specialty that you're from, and your name may come up like, oh, this person's in healthcare. This person's looking for a job. And also we have vacancies. Let's see the experience that she has. Okay, let me see. Okay, cool. She's done this, in this position. Oh, we're looking for this. That's it. It's just, again, as another platform to apply for jobs, another platform to network with people and reach out. Because a lot of vacancies are on LinkedIn. It's just not publicized on websites. A lot of people put a post, we're looking for a healthcare assistant to start a role in this, 2023 August. Anybody available, interviews will be conducted in June. A post, somebody can post that. So again, it's about following the right people, connecting people who are like-minded, as well as making sure you're putting yourself out there. But again, LinkedIn is at different stages. Right now, we want to focus on our profile. So if this is something you're looking forward to, looking to do, I would advise, everyone should download LinkedIn, set up your profile. If you need any help, let us know. I will show you mine an example. I've started building mine for over a year now, building my networking. I'm currently, again, for my profile, you will see I'm an aspiring solicitor, so I'm going into law. So, even though, it's been such a valuable thing for me, because I've got to meet people from America, Canada, network, even do a Zoom call about an industry that I want to go into. And I wouldn't have done that if I wasn't on LinkedIn. And it was literally one post about somebody talking about something that I'm quite interested in. And I literally sent them a message, I'm very interested in this. Would you like to have a catch-up session or introduction session or meeting about it? And they were very, very happy to do it. a lot of people, you just need to reach out. And I remember when my mentor always said to me, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Okay, it's who you know will, give you the right direction. Will literally change your life is about who you know. And I think, LinkedIn gives you the platform to connect to people. So yes, so additional summaries, additional things to just think about. Write in first person, apply keywords. So this is about a summary. Once we go through what is a summary, how to write a summary in our next session. But looking at time, I said, this is the best time to show you my profile on LinkedIn. So let me get that up for everybody. Cool. So I'm going to share my screen. So I would say anyone can connect with me. I'm very happy to. So this is how LinkedIn is. If anyone can see my screen. Anyone see my screen? Yeah, cool. This is how LinkedIn is. So you have a home screen. Before I look at it, this is your home screen. And I've obviously connected with different people. So I've connected with a person called Grace, and they've reposted this. I don't really talk to, I haven't followed Black things in UK. And this obviously this is somebody that have passed away, saving someone's life, remembering somebody that passed away. But because I don't know this person, just because I've connected the person, I'm able to see what this person does. So I don't need to connect with every single person in the world to get opportunities. If you connect with people, they also have people they're connected to, which will be reposted, and you'll be able to see that on your feed. So for example, I'm part of an organization called With Insight Education here. This is the feed I have. This is somebody here who has finished a trip in business, for example. And this is someone that, again, that I'm connected to that is commented on this. I get to see that. And that's how you build a network. So obviously I'm studying law, and we have obviously Black women in the United Nations, again, talking, and that's something obviously I want to do. So again, these are things that are on my feed because these are the people I'm connected to. So a lot of legal staff, law staff here, people again that I work with, again, law firms that I'm obviously interested in, they are all on my feed. So going back to my profile. So I'm on my profile, I'm LLB law student. So they already know I'm a law student, my university is there. When they come on my page, I have talks about myself. Is that going to show me? Yeah. They won't show me my full thing, but yes. So this is how my page looks like on my laptop. On your phone, it's probably a bit smaller. So yeah, about myself. This is about myself, and this is my experience here. So I've written a lot about my experience. So it's basically like a mini version of my CV, but for my experience here, what I've done, and my education, and things I've done in volunteering, and my skills. So this is how my profile looks. Looks different on the laptop, but maybe because this is my account. If someone looks at my account from a different perspective, it will probably be a bit more structured. But yeah, if you want to add to your profile here, this is how it looks like: education, position, career break. Once you even start, they will help you anyway to set it up. And you get to know how many people have seen your profile, how many people have seen it, how people have searched you as well. There are resources that can also help you as well. So networking, personal demographic information, keeping track. So if you're applying for jobs or articles you're looking for, they can help you as well with that. So I don't really post too much because I don't really use it to post. I normally just network and connect with people and just literally message them. But I know a lot of people who do post because they're trying to put themselves out there. So if that is you, this is if you like to post and talk about current affairs or things that you are passionate about, this is a very good platform to do so too. So yes, it's very different because it's my account because I can edit it. But if I was looking at somebody else, for example, who could I look at? I'm just gonna see if one of my friends is here. A good, what's that? Yes, okay, cool. So I have a friend that he's good. He's a good example. So this is one of my friends called Tosin. I don't think he would mind anyway, to using his profile for example. He's in tech. He did a little fancy thing. Again, that's not necessary. I didn't do that either. And in his profile, again, this is how he introduces himself. I'm a mathematics and economics student at University of Nottingham, interested in technology. Obviously, this is experience, plays experience down here, and his education, and the qualifications, any certificates you've had, any skills that he's had as well, and any projects he's done. So if you've done any projects or done any reports, you put it down here. And this is like his interest, that the people he follows are his interests are. And this is what he's been interested in. He's posts quite frequently. So he posts about things he's done, things that he's read, things that he's reported. And again, he has up to 500 connections, because the more you meet people, the more you connect. So this person has 500 connections. And it sounds like a lot, but honestly, when you meet people, and so every time you go to a job place or you meet new people, go to like a professional environment, oh, can I have a link? That's what you need to do to connect. So his one is quite, he's had LinkedIn for a very long time, he's been using it. This is quite his main app of using stuff. But yes, this is just a good example of his profile, his full name, what he is doing. It's a final year of mathematics and economics. And so when anybody's looking out for him, this is what they're going to find straight away. And he already said in his summary, he's interested in technology. So anybody that is looking to employ or is looking at his profile, oh, this person's in technology, we have vacancies in technology, let's look at his experience. Oh, this person's done a lot of experience in technology, on TikTok, on this and that. And he's doing education here as well. Great. What is he? Any qualifications, any certificates? Done. It's like a mini CV that people can seek quite quickly. So if I was to even show you, like, if I message somebody again, all you have to do is literally, for example, I was texting one of my mentors, but you can just literally, once you connect to somebody, this is just an example of what they send to you for premium. You don't need premium to set up LinkedIn. But again, you can literally just message somebody and text them. Even if it's somebody, I don't know if it's Fenty. I know it sounds, I just put Fenty. Rihanna's not going to be here, but her team is here. So for example, I know any of you guys know Fenty Beauty and makeup place. A message, again, this is their brand. But if it's somebody that, again, that works with Fenty, which I could probably find somewhere, let's say this person, I don't know who this person is, and I looked at them, I said, you know what, I want to speak to them, I'm very, very interested in, let's say they do public speaking. All you do is you press here, you connect. I'm going to connect, for example, and you know what, I'm going to write a note. Hello, blah, 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 blah. Hi, my name is this. You know, I saw your profile and I'm quite interested in public speaking. It'll be a good way to see your opinion on blah, 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 blah. And then you send. The person will look at your profile and they can respond back. Oh, you can follow to see what they are, what they like, and what they post. If there's something that you're interested in as they are posting, again, you have that insight as well. So I would advise, it's something that is, you know, if you are, if there's something that you would like to do and you need help starting it, please do let us know. It's a very good platform finding jobs and meeting new people and finding new career paths. It's quite a professional platform. That's why everyone wears their blazer, their suits. But it doesn't mean you have to be a professional person. You have to be a businessman to be on LinkedIn. No, it doesn't mean that. This means that it's just a more professional platform. It's like a professional Instagram, professional WhatsApp, professional YouTube. Everything here is quite professional. You're not going to see anything inappropriate here, because it's a professional platform and everyone's taken seriously here. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? Because I know we have a special guest at 7. But anybody have any questions here about LinkedIn and how to make an account, what to include and stuff?
Well, Lucy, let me be the first to ask this question.
Yeah, sure.
People have 1 or 2 questions to ask.
Yeah.
And I am not a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm not an economist.
Yeah.
I'm not a mathematician. But I have a business. I have a cleaning business, or I'm a cleaner, for example. I'm looking forward to promote my career by having maybe a little cleaning company to start. Can I put my cleaning business in this platform for people to advertise my business so that people know what I'm doing?
Definitely. LinkedIn is for people and for businesses. So if you have a business, I would even advise that you put on LinkedIn to establish it. So if you do have a business, you can definitely use LinkedIn because you can recruit. So there's recruiters and there's job seekers on LinkedIn. So if you do have a business, to establish your business, post about your business, that I would say, yes, you should. Definitely. More importantly, LinkedIn businesses, 100%, because that's how people will know. If somebody's looking to, for example, for a job, or even if it's a small business, again, you can see here for businesses, they've given you, there's a side for businesses. Again, what is your learning, insights, advertising? They'll give you like your own company page. So with business, LinkedIn goes quite tight in because it's a professional platform. You want to establish it. So when you are talking or trying to advertise or grow your business, you can always refer. Yes, we have a business LinkedIn account. You can see more of our information there. We have a website as well. Do feel free to connect with us and we'll be in touch. So yes, I would recommend if you do have a business, you want to, even if it's cake, or even if it's any business you have, people have businesses for anything, establish it on LinkedIn because that's how people take take it seriously because you want to grow, you want to network, collab with different other people. Even if you need advice for people who are in clinic in America and they're doing really well, you can literally, because they've seen you have a clinic business, you can link them, connect with them and get some advice with them. So yes, I would definitely recommend if you have any business, anything to do with business, please make a business account for LinkedIn. But yeah. Anybody else have any questions about LinkedIn? No? But yeah, we'll carry on from there and looking at how to make a summary, for example, how to make a summary, because I know that one is a little bit difficult because you want to make sure it's eye-catching and people take it seriously and it's not too long because a lot of people write it too long, but they don't have enough time to look at, be reading a long paragraph. It's very, very quick because because it's on your phone, you just scroll, okay, they do this, they do this, they do this, they're here, and you move. So you want to make sure it's eye-catching and a good summary. But we will continue from this because the second part to LinkedIn to cover. But does anybody have any questions? You don't need to be a lawyer, you don't need to be anything. Any profession is on LinkedIn. I can literally put anything, Uber, and literally you can write it here. If you're looking for anything, everything is on LinkedIn. Every speciality is on LinkedIn, depending on what type of when you're looking for. My one right now is very full of business and law because that's what I'm interested in. But I know my friend who is a makeup artist, her feed is very, very different. Very, 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 very different because she wants to do a makeup business. So it's very completely different. Her networks, her connections, her profile. So, but yeah, hopefully this has motivated some of you to, download LinkedIn, make a profile. And if you need any help or questions, just let us know. And we'll be happy to help. Yeah. Any questions, anyone? I don't want to see my face all the time, so I'm gonna stop sharing. But yeah, if anybody has any questions, just let us know. Because for me, it's only been a year I've been using it. So it's a gradual learning process. So I understand that it's like, do I need this? Is it going to benefit me? But I think it will benefit you. I think it's just give it a try. So download it, iPad, phone, iOS, any Android, Apple Store, Google Store, and you can download it. So just let us know if you need any help, and we help. Happy to help.
Sorry, can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, sure, Joy.
So for me, I would love to set up an account and be there and professionally network, but I just don't want to do it, especially if I'm maybe at a stage where I want to maybe progress in my career. It might be a good time to probably get myself set up on that app. But what is the chances of people actually getting a job or finding a job on LinkedIn? Is there any statistics about it? Because I don't want to waste my time putting all this professional information, making online and professional, but then nothing comes out of it.
I can find out the statistics. From what I take from LinkedIn is that it gives you access to find the jobs that they won't post on the website. So the company will just publish a post and be like, we have a few vacancies in this, this, and this. If you look, or if you follow the right people, they will say, oh, we're looking for a health assistant in this particular care home, starting from August 2023. If you're interested, let me know, send me a CV. So again, it's not about it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You may feel an opportunity that may arise, or somebody that you've been admiring for a long time that is in a role that you want to do. You can speak to them. You can network and be like, you know what, this is something I want to do. I'll be, I appreciate any advice because I'm trying to go into this. And people are very willing to help. A lot of conferences, they say, please connect with me on LinkedIn. If you have any questions, connect with me on LinkedIn. But I will find the statistics of how many people get jobs on LinkedIn, because I see so many people post about jobs and you don't see them on websites. These things, they'll just send it on 1 week. And if you see it, you see it. So I think give it a chance. It's very, very good anyway to good advice, like to enhance your career path. Yeah, I'll bring all the statistics next session, guys.
Thank you. That's all right.
But yeah, anybody have? I think someone said a message on.
Yes, you have a question in the chat.
Okay, how can you register a business of your own if you want to? In general or just on LinkedIn? Is it in general on LinkedIn? Is it to register your business to make it on LinkedIn, or is it just in general? How would you register it? Like,
Antonia, can you unmute, or you can't really?
Yeah, please, the question again, please.
Oh yes, I want to say, is it in general? How do you register your business in general, or how would you register your business on LinkedIn?
So how to register in general?
Oh, in general. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have a business and you want to register it, I know it's on government website to register it. So you have to go on government website to register it so people don't take your name. So you want to make sure that it's registered. So anybody that tries to copy your brand or take away your name, it's been registered before. So they can't do that because that's not copyright. So they can get in trouble because your thing has been registered. So I know it's on a website. I can find and send it and government website, how to register.
Antonia, sorry to cut you short, Oluchi. Antonia, if you want to do that, that's fine. Contact me, privately.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, we should be able to help you to set one up, yeah?
All right, thank you, ma'am.
But no, but yeah, any questions, just let us know. I'm very, very happy to help build one, help you build your profile on LinkedIn. And yeah, thank you very much for listening, everyone. And I'll leave it up to now. I know I went a bit over, but
thank you, Oluchi. This is what you always do to us. You make us take home something that is very important that will remain with us. And LinkedIn, you might be trying to set up or register for LinkedIn, and you find out on your halfway gone, you are tired of completing registration, because that has happened to me, honestly, before. So when you stop somewhere, you continue next time. It's not that you must finish. It's just all about your basic data, in your name, where you are from, and just what Oluchi has been explaining. But at the bottom, maybe when you want to write what is it called, your biography, what will I call it, your experience and all that, you now feel, oh, do I really know what to write? You now you see it's a little bit frustrating because you've not finished it. I'm assuring you, it's not just one day job. You just put a little information, come back to it, add up to it. And when you have it, it's not a do or die that you must get result instantly. It's just like a normal registration of you have a WhatsApp number, you have a page or Facebook page. You just leave it there and let it run. You don't feed it with anything. Thank you, Oluchi, and I would say that was well taken. The part 2 of it will continue next week, hopefully. For now, let's invite the person we'll be waiting for. I hope she's there for us. Is my lovely Melissa Pamela Davis. Are you there? Let me see.
Yes, I am.
Oh, lovely.
Good evening.
I
Good
told you
evening,
when you see her,
everyone.
you know she's here.
How are you?
I'm fine. She's my colleague. She's somebody that's well learned when it comes to this area of mental health. She's got a lot of information to give to us. We're going to rub minds together. We're going to learn from one another. This is a topic that most people shy away from. We don't want that to be part of us anymore. And hopefully, if you have any question at the end, you should be able to ask her, and she's here for us. Thank you, my lovely Melissa, the young lady in the house.
Thank you so much, Ola. Please forgive me. You know, I'm recovering from, because anyway, it's okay. So please forgive me if I sound a little bit groggy. Yeah, just so that's the way you're bigging me up. And thank you, Luchi. That was really awesome presentation, you know, for a young lady. Amazing things that you Gen Z are doing these days. So well done to that. Yes, so good evening, everybody, ladies. I don't know if there are any gents amongst us, but you know, for everyone here today, good evening, all of you. Thank you all for coming to listen to the little nugget that I have today. I'm hoping that it will benefit, it will bless someone today. As my sister said, you know, is one of the topics, the areas that is not fully discussed, especially among the Black ethnic minority community, more so the African community. That's an area that's really very rarely discussed. But what we're seeing now, you know, there's a lot of awareness, you know, being raised out there in the area of mental health issues, mental health illnesses, mental health conditions, and all of that. So, but there's more importantly, there is the area which all of us as women, you know, we go through. Okay, at some point in life, we pass through that. If you're a woman, you know, you're born a woman, your gender's a woman, you know, irrespective of whether you have children or not, you're still, you know, biological children, you're still going to pass through that stage because your body, your ovaries are still, you know, they'll still produce anyway estrogen, whether you like it or not. And eventually, you know, they will stop. So the area I wanted to deal with today, you know, I was very impressed so much when there's a lady called, oh God, what's her name? Is it Claudia Winkleman? Excuse me, please excuse me from time to time. She's a very, you know, she's one of the, what you call it? One of the, she's a presenter. And recently she's been talking about these issues, this area, you know, called, you know, about menopause for women. Okay. And I wanted, even if you're a young person, you know, it's really important to hear this as well and learn about it, because at some point, you know, it's going to happen. It might happen with your mom. It might happen with your sister. It might happen with your older sister. It might happen with your auntie, you know, or a friend or someone in the church. And then, you know, when you get this information, then you can recognize what is going on and hopefully be able to help and direct or signpost somebody. So today, the topic I want to talk about is menopause, right? Menopause. So menopause officially marks the end of the female reproduction. It's officially when a woman is no longer able to get pregnant, you know, and have babies. All right. It marks the end of when a woman's period, you know, is coming to an end. Because as I said, as a woman, you know, we have what we call monthly periods. Whether that woman chooses to have biological child or not, you know, you're still gonna have your period. So, you know, at some point, it then marks the end where the period is coming to an end and it's going to stop, okay? It's not something that goes forever. Okay, to our 60s and 70s, no, even to our 50s, no. You know, it comes to an end. So that is why sometimes you see a lot of women, when they get to the age of 40, they've not had children, they've not married, they started panicking, you know, or they've not had children, they're not married, or they've not married, they start panicking because they know, that's what they said, the biological clock is ticking. So it's coming to an end, right? So what we need to know is that the ovaries, you know, that women have that produces the estrogen, you know, that helps a woman to get pregnant, no longer happens. You know, fortunately for women, it no longer happens. But you know what? God designed everything, you know, the way he does it, not because, you know, he's a wicked God, far from it. You know, it gives us a period of time where our body produces certain things, and then it gives us a period of time when he wants that body to rest, because, you know, it doesn't want a woman be giving birth at the age of 60, 65, 70. What's all that about? You know, it wants that body to rest, so the woman now begins to enjoy her body, begin to enjoy her life, enjoy a relationship. You know, it wants that body to rest. So that is why all of this is factored, you know, into when God was creating us. So many women will actually experience a full symptoms during this time. Okay. Sometimes, you know, not everyone. Some women will pass through menopause without, you know, the ifs and buts and the stresses and everything other women go through. Some women have it more harder than others. Some is simple, but some are hard, is really, really hard, that really, you know, contributes to some women being, you know, diagnosed with different kind of mental health condition, you know, admission at psychiatric hospitals. So a lot of these things goes on. So as I said, you know, the estrogen is one of the main, you know, female sex hormones. Okay. So while both men and women have that, but it plays a bigger part in the role of a woman than, you know, just a man. It plays a bigger part as well, because it produces that hormone, you know, that during that the endocrine system, and helps the endocrine system moves, you know, through the bloodstream. So that hormones goes and it moves through the bloodstream, and, you know, obviously it helps create or contributes to puberty. You know, like when the girls, they're going through puberty, it's like some of them have gone completely mad, you know, completely bonkers. They, you know, it's like some parents, they don't know how to deal with that child anymore. It's like, you know, I don't know who's got teenager here, you know, going through the stage, you can testify. It's like, who is this child? I don't recognize this child. What's happened to my child? You know, because they're going through, you know, their hormonal system is just changing, you know, becoming an adult. So puberty. So we're becoming puberty, you know, puberty. And so obviously, you know, it's changing, and it plays a lot of havoc on their mind. It plays a lot of havoc on their mental health. So please, I mean, I'm going to digress a little bit. If you know somebody, you know, you have a child, a young, a girl, you know, even boys, and they're getting through to adult teenage years, you know, from the age, say, from 11, 12, 13 upwards, you know, and you see changes in their characters and their behavior. Please be patient with them. Yeah, please understand where they're going, what they're going to go through, because you as a woman, you will come to understand when you get to that menopausal stage, that premenopausal or full menopausal stage. So please be patient with them. Yeah, because so many things happen. It just takes the grace of God. We